I'm just amazed. I woke up this morning, I was angry, I was frustrated, I was sad, and I said, I gotta do something with this energy. And we need to do something positive. And I just thought, we need to have this vigil in West Hollywood, in this city where this is where the LGBT community lives. And that's where we need to be. And I really thought there would be maybe 20 people here. And so you can imagine my shock that we have an amazing crowd. So excuse my back. I'm just overwhelmed, and I thank you all for being here. And I think that everybody felt that they needed some, I'm not going to say closure, but something closer to closure than what we've had. One of the reasons that we decided to do this here and to be at Mickey's is because the bars and the nightclubs here in Boys Town, this is the safe haven. This is your sanctuary, and you shouldn't have to be afraid to be here. So we want to make you know that you need to be safe here. You should be safe here. Don't be afraid to be here. Don't be anything other than who you are.
You know, when an incident like Orlando happens, we're challenged, and we should be, to scrutinize our policies, our procedures, and our systems, to seek better solutions, safer solutions, to see what we can learn from the events that just occurred. I can assure you that those conversations are already well underway in West Hollywood, as they are around the world today. And I commit on behalf of the Chamber our partnership to work with City Council on these issues. Wearing the hat of the Chamber of Commerce, I want to urge you all to continue to support West Hollywood businesses, LGBT venues, the bars, the restaurants, and the gathering spots in West Hollywood. Because this is where you connect with one another. And in that connection is the strength that we need to fight intolerance, to fight injustice, to fight bigotry, and to fight hatred. Connection is the key to community. And in West Hollywood, we have proven the strength of community and our ability to create change. We did it with AIDS. We did it with Don't Ask, Don't Tell. We did it with DOMA. And for a lot of you here, I'm sure you can remember the time, not so long ago, when you would not have come out for an event like this, or were afraid to participate in Pride because you were afraid that your family or your friends or your employer might find out. We have come a very long way, but there's a lot we still have to do. So, I stand here with you tonight, so proud to be a part of West Hollywood, to be a part of this community. And I am so grateful that all of you have turned out tonight to show that we stand strong with Orlando, that we will not stand down, that we will not live in fear, that we stand with Orlando, and we stand for West Hollywood. So I ask you all to please, as Lauren said, continue to eat, shop, and play in West Hollywood. Be happy, live, one another. Continue to be strong. Continue to be safe. Be watchful. Be mindful. Be happy. And most of all, be proud. Thank you.
So we are here to stand with our brothers and sisters in Orlando. We are here to honor their memory. We are here to show our support for their loved ones, their friends and families who were not, they're never going to see their loved ones again. And we're lucky we're here. We're here, we're with each other, and that's why we are going to light those candles in memory of those people. If we would have a moment of silence for the people that we lost, the LGBT community in Orlando. Thank you.
Kind of horrible thing we've known, the LGBTQI community has known adversity. And what LGBTQI people do when there is adversity is they stand up and live. And they live, and they live their lives, and they will never let anyone tell them who they are, who they should be. And we stand strong with Orlando. Everyone, we are Americans, we are LGBTQI, we are LGBTQI allies. And remember that adversity makes us stronger. We will never, never let anyone take away from us who we are. Thank you.
I haven't planned on speaking tonight, but I think it's very important. For those of you who are here, thank you. Yesterday morning was very, very tough for everyone here and for me, both personally and professionally. We had to decide whether to go forward with the parade because my biggest concern is the safety of everyone in this community and everyone that came out to the parade. So I met with Lauren and Paul and Kristen and everybody else. We had the sheriff on the phone. And we decided we need to do this. We need to do whatever we can, get the resources in place to keep the parade route safe, to keep the festival safe, and let everyone have a good time. And that's what it's about. So I thank you for your support. And I don't know if you are following me on Twitter or on our Facebook page, but we've been putting things out and just letting the community know what we're doing, that we stand in support of Orlando. And that's the most important thing. So thank you.
I came out in New York City in the early 80s. I remember these candles. When we fought for our rights against the Anita riot, when we fought Ronald Reagan to admit that AIDS exists. Please lift these candles now and continue the fight. And I'm so sad that this fight has to continue 36 years later. To Orlando.
To Orlando. Thank you. This was the first gay club I went to when I came out. I went there as a place to seek comfort, acceptance. It was a place where my siblings came with me to show their support. This sucks. Coming out, I told my parents that I'm fine. Nothing's gonna happen. no fights at gay bars. It's just people maybe smacking each other inappropriately. But yesterday, I walked with my company in the Pride Parade, and my parents were calling me, my sister was calling me, telling me, please don't walk, please don't go anywhere. It was the first time I felt scared, actually scared and nervous to be who I am. And I told them there's no way I can't not be there. And these tragedies, these moments either define you, destroy you, or strengthens you. So as a community, let's move forward and be strong. And stay strong with Orlando.
In 1989, this was the very first bar I came to in West Hollywood. I'm from Idaho. I was with my best friend Alvin. I was HIV positive, and I had 18 months to live. And so we were partying till the end. And as it turns out, Alvin died less than 2 years later. And then I got a job next door at Revolver in 1991, where I met my roommates, where I met my family. And along these blocks is where I found home. And this is where I brought my younger sister, who's always loved me unconditionally. And I was afraid to bring her here, not knowing what she would think about all of this. And she loves me so much, she just hugged me and said, I'm just so glad there's a place where you belong. I'm glad there's a place where my brother is loved. This is where I bonded with my best friend that I later died, that I gave eulogy at his funeral when I was 22. This place is sacred ground for all of us. Yes, it's a business. Yes, people are making money. But we didn't have churches before, but a lot of times when we first come out, the church is the last place we want to go. This is church, this is sacred ground, and we get to defend it.
And I'm a member of Women Against Gun Violence and the Brady Campaign. A long time ago, in 1999, my daughter Mindy was shot because she was a Jew. She was shot at the Jewish Community Center. If you remember that. She was shot in a hate crime. She survived. And at that time, we became involved in gun violence prevention. And as much as I love being here today, you need to know you can do something. All you need to do is log on to either the Brady Campaign or Women Against Gun Violence. We are here in Los Angeles, and we write to legislators, we protest, we march, we do everything we can. I personally talk about safe gun storage in the home. But why do we need assault rifles? Why do we need all this ammunition? My daughter was shot and wounded by an AK-15, the same assault rifle that was used. So you have strong voices, but we need to hear from you. We need you to write personal letters. We post everything of what you can do on our Women Against Gun Violence sites and the Brady Campaign. Do not sit silent. We do not need assault rifles. Thank you.
Thank you you for everyone that shared your stories and spoke. I know it takes a lot of courage to get up here and talk because I'm scared as hell right now. But I just want to conclude it all by saying, be aware and be vigilant. And this is our home and this is where we belong. And don't stand around and wait to be a victim. Like Bobby said, if you see something, say something, have a plan in your mind, know what you're gonna do if the worst to happen. Don't walk alone on the streets. I know a lot of us haven't for a while now. And you know, don't stop looking out for each other, and most of all, don't stop loving each other. So thank you all for being here so much. Thank you to the mayor. I'm going to pass it to the mayor. Okay.
I just want to thank everyone for being here, and we also have some information about where you can donate. The LGBT Center in Orlando and EQ Orlando, and that's somewhere over there. We have some papers, so you can pick that up and donate if you can. Thank you very much for everything.